Hamilton outside. Outside, Billups. It's blocked by Shaq.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why you got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
Jason Maxiell's checked in for Detroit. McDyess comes in for Weber. James Posey's checked in for the Heat. Here's Quinn. On the wing, Walker. To the middle, and Maxiell sends it back.
Time that block perfectly.
Pistons leading by 5. Now Delfino. Pass to Maxiell. Now Delfino. Posey covering. Just 5 on the clock. On the top of the key. No good from Hamilton.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And the Pistons with possession here. And by virtue of the NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against Miami. Fade away. O'Neal with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Quinn. He's covered by Murray. Here's Shaq. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And now just a 1-point Piston lead. Hamilton outside. Maxiell with a screen on Payton. Hamilton dishes to Maxiell. Stolen by O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. O'Neal's got 8.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Richard Hamilton on the wing. Defended by Payton. And Miami shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Pass to Quinn. Now Payton. Good ball movement here by Miami. O'Neal a screen on Murray. Here's Quinn. Rebounded by McDyess. And, well, Detroit shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Here's Delfino. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
The Pistons have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Here's Posey. Still scoreless. Pass to Payton. Now, here is Mourning. A shot off that time. Now the Pistons with it. Maxiell in the post. Wade is covering. And Maxiell kicks to Murray. Looking for Maxiell and gets it there. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D from Wade. Miami trailing. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Basket, good. Wade's got 9 points.
Basically, when Wade gets squared up to the bucket, he can make just about any shot.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. Hamilton right side. Over Wade. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Outside, Payton to the paint. Here's Walker. Hamilton with some nice D. tie game in Detroit. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Inside. Here's Wade. Rebounded by McDyess. And, well, Detroit shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Back to Billups. Three-pointer. Up again. And it's Mourning with the rebound. And Miami shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Prince. Here's Wallace. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
And Chauncey Billups drops them both. Now here's Adidas, Greg, this season introducing new team uniforms. 30% lighter, they say. Have you checked them out?
I don't think that lighter weight will have players jumping higher, but if they're more comfortable, who knows? It may even help.
And one of the top 10 teams in our league in terms of points off turnovers. They recognize that the best time to attack is when the opponent is scattered all over the floor.
And what really jumps out is their ranking in second chance points. They did some major work on the glass. Greg, those points really added up over the course of last season. Pass to McDyess. Mourning against Wallace. McDyess passes to Wallace. Can't hit that one. Miami trails by 4. And here is Payton. He's guarded by Billups. And Mourning throws it down.
Yeah, I love the athleticism of Mourning. More so, though, the motor. And you saw it on display there with the alley-oop.
Now here's Billups. He has 6. It's taken away by Payton. Posey with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Tuesday, then on Wednesday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together. Known as a defensive specialist, Posey is also a capable scorer when given the opportunity.
Weber, he's checked in for Antonio McDyess. Now here's Wallace. He's got 8. Back to Billups. Outside Prince. The 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Wade. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Oh, slick with the rock. Wade making move.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Wallace with the screen on Payton. Billups kicks to Murray. To the middle. Here's Wallace. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Wallace has got it all tied up now for Detroit.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Wade. He's got 11. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like the defense's hustle, but Wade smartly turns their efforts against them and draws the foul.
Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for the Heat. Williams comes in for Gary Payton. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 10. Over Haslem. Wallace the pass to Billups. The jump hook, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. That's 12 points for Wallace. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Heat. Here's the 3. Cans it from downtown. And the Heat lead by 3.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Out to Wallace. Here's Weber. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Williams in the post, working on Prince.
Sending it right back where it came from with no hesitation.
Weber. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wade passes to Williams. Here's Haslem. Stolen by Prince. Billups against Walker. Billups kicks to Murray. Prince outside. Weber outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Billups. Takes the 3. And it's Haslem with the rebound.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Wade outside.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Here's Wade. Rejected by Murray. In the corner, Billups with it. Pass to Wallace. Back to Billups. Here's the floater. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And such a savvy player. Billups knows it's worth sacrificing his body to draw the foul on that one.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Haslem a screen on Murray. Wade outside. Pass to Capono. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Weber the pass to Wallace. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. Capono dishes to Haslem. O'Neal looking around. Stolen by Weber. Here's Prince. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Shaq.
Boy, that's a tough physical play there. Puts the defense in a tough spot and able to get the call.
For Detroit, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Wade outside. That's a floater go. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And the grown man strength of Wade powering his way through the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range, that has been huge for them.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Here's Capono.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
For Miami, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. A different look here for Detroit. Maxiell comes in for Wallace, and Hamilton subbed in for Murray. No good on the second free throw. Detroit trails by 3, puts up a deep 3. No good from Hamilton.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Capono, good.
And whether it's for himself or others, D-Wade is constantly making things happen.
Williams against Phillips. Here's Hamilton. No good, unable to end this run.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Over in the corner, Williams. Wade against Phillips. Wade passes to Haslam. Over Hamilton. Pass to Capono. Haslam with it. Good ball movement here by Miami. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And for the Pistons, they're shooting 31%. Not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. It's blocked by Shaq. It's out of bounds. It's touched by O'Neal. The Pistons making a change here. Delfino's checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Posey's checked in. Here's Delfino. Posey covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's Delfino. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Outside Williams. Shaq against Maxiell. O'Neal passes to Haslam. And the jam by Udonis Haslam.
Boy, good work from the big man. Shaq knows exactly when to find the open man.
Hamilton outside. To end the drought. And he lays it up and in. Hamilton's got 8 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Williams looking around. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Nice touch on display right there. He looks comfortable using that floater.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He had a nice open look right there. Hamilton's got 4 this quarter.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
And Shaq with the slam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Now here's Phillips. 8 points for him. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Hamilton.
Boy, I like how Chauncey Billups looks to share the ball. He's a sturdy point guard with a great feel for when his guys are open.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. Antonio McDyess is checked in for the Pistons. Miami leading by 6. Outside Williams. Here's Capono. He has 6. Hits it from three-point range. Capono's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
To the inside. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Capono. Covered by Hamilton. Pass to Williams. Posey with it. Down low. O'Neal kicks to Posey. Over in the corner, Williams. O'Neal. And O'Neal is right there. And now an 11-point Heat lead.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Delfino following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Phillips against Williams. Pass to Capono. Offline with his 3. Pistons shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Phillips. And here is Maxey. And that one, good. Maxey's got his first points of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Williams against Phillips. To the middle. Here's Shaq. Rebound by the Pistons. Maxey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Phillips. Pass to McDyess. A steal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Posey. Sweet little floater. Posey's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
Taking it himself, a solo journey. What a way to cap off the break.
And stolen by Posey. Here's Capono. He's got 9. No good from the wing. Now Delfino. Here's Phillips. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the call will go against Jason Maxey. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And good on the 2nd, so he makes them both. Here's Delfino. And so it's Miami looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now here's Phillips. To the left wing. Puts it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. Weber's got his first points of the game.
Nothing like watching Weber go right up with it. Like how he doesn't waste any time. No wasted motion, no wasted effort.
And Haslam kicks to Williams. Pass to Wade. Takes it inside. And it's Wade slamming it down.
Oh, how good was that? D. Wade throwing it down.
Over to the left wing. Weber, the pass to Wallace. Pistons passing it around. Williams against Phillips. Here's Hamilton. And it's off from 3-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And it's Wallace slamming it down.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Heat. To the paint. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Phillips against Williams. Here's Hamilton. The basket good off the assist from Phillips. Hamilton's got 14 points for the game.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Williams in the post. He's guarded by Phillips. Williams kicks to Capono. Williams against Phillips. Shot clock at 5. Haslam a screen on Phillips. From deep, Williams. Weber pulls it in.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now Williams. Rip missing on the 3. T-Wade on the wing. He's guarded by Phillips. O'Neal sets the screen for Williams. Left side, O'Neal. O'Neal is double. Williams for 3. That one misses.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Wallace. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Wallace has got 4 this quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Chauncey Billups 4th.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Williams against Billups. Williams kicks to Haslam. Wade left side. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
76% from the line a season ago.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. O'Neal a screen on Hamilton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wade. Here's O'Neal. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Hamilton the pass to Wallace. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. Wallace has got 18 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Wade. 19 points in the game. A kick out to O'Neal. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And now let's take a look at some numbers for Haslam, how he did last season. And he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And like you said, one of the better rebounders in the league last season. He displayed a tireless work ethic that I think really rubbed off on the team. Williams against Murray. Outside to Weber. 3-pointer. Connects from 3-point range. And now just a 5-point Heat lead.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And Weber throws it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here's Williams after the basket by Detroit. Pass to O'Neal. And just miss after miss right now.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Capono. He's got 9.
Prince, 3rd personal foul, 1st team foul.
Williams with the ball. And stolen by Wallace.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Weber looking around. Here's Hamilton. Rebound by the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
Wallace with a screen on Williams. On the wing, Wallace. Stolen by Wade. And it's the Heat on the break. Up the floor. Pass to Williams. And here's Wade. 19 points in the game. Rebound by the Pistons. Wallace has got 8 rebounds in this game. Wade against Prince. That one doesn't drop. Shaq with some nice D. The Heat leading by 5. To the inside. Here's Haslam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. If Hamilton picks that one up.
Well, I tell you what, Haslam has a reputation as being a great teammate, a real professional. He does whatever is asked of him, whether it's on the court or off.
Antonio McDyess is checked in for Wallace. Heat also with the sub. Posey's checked in. Here's Hamilton. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And the Pistons making a change here. Delfino's checked in.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 20, Paulo Delfino.
Wade dishes to Haslam. O'Neal kicks to Williams. Wade outside. They get a hand on it. Delfino with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. And the dunk by McDyess.
No one throws it down as hard as McDyess. He lives for those dunks, and he never passes up the chance to make a statement.
Now here's Wade. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got his 6th rebound on the night. Right wing. Inside. Here's Weber. Shaq with some nice D. Miami leading by 4. Jason Maxiel's checked in for Detroit.
Team 4. Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 54.
Williams against Murray. Williams passes to O'Neal. Wade, right side. And good that time. Wade's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, incredible night for Wade. He's built to be the focal point of an offense.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Here's Murray, still without a basket. Count that one. And it's Williams with the ball for Miami. They lead by 4. And Wade now top of the key. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Antonio McDyess.
Refusing to let anybody get in his way. That was a physical man's jam by Wade.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
McDyess with the ball. Posey covering. Maxiel. And they pick up 2.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
That bucket in no time at all. Williams has got 11 points.
Williams showing you he's crafty in the mid-range.
Here's Delfino. Wade is covering. Here's McDyess. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the Heat with some changes. Walker's checked in for Haslam. And it's Payton in for Wade.
And night in and night out, you know, McDyess provides a bunch of energy. He's an athletic big guy who does a little bit of everything for you. Those guys are hard to find, but always valued.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
McDyess with the ball. Guarded by Walker. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Their offense trying to find its way back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
Now here's Billups. He's got 8. Pass to Delfino. Williams against Billups. Driving the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him.
Such a savvy player. Billups senses his opportunity there and just takes it.
Williams against Billups. Down low. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Billups. He's got 10. Pass to Delfino. Here is Maxiel, guarded by O'Neal. Clock at 4. The 3 from Billups. Walker with the rebound. The Heat leading by 5. Here's Payton, and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And Miami making a change here. Morning's checked in. Out to the wing. Screened by Maxiel. McDyess with the ball. Guarded now by Shaq. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Here's McDyess. There's 1:54 left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Billups. That shot, no good. Heat shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Payton against Billups. Rebounded by the Pistons. McDyess has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Billups kicks to Delfino. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And finished off by Walker.
Explosive move by Antoine Walker. Throwing it down with force.
Detroit trails by 7. Outside Billups. McDyess up top. Lets it go. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Outside, Walker. He takes it in, and the layup's good off the glass. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And look at how mobile Walker is. Terrific at just attacking the rim there and finishing.
Here's Billups. The rebound by Payton. Miami leading by 7. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Payton's got his first bucket of the night.
Peyton is a tone setter. Gary is always ready to take control, especially when he's making shots off the dribble.
Here's Billups. Here's McDyess. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Billups kicks to McDyess. Now Billups, no good on that one. Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for the Heat. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. This one for three. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Weber, he's checked in for the Pistons. Wade passes to Peyton. Now here's Walker. Pass to Mourning. Posey dishes to Walker. Good ball movement here by Miami. Fires from 18. Not enough on that one as it misses. Detroit trails by 8. Billups kicks to Weber. Richard Hamilton on the wing. Here's Wallace. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Boy, these guys are cooking, and we're seeing it right now on a hot streak.
Miami leading by 6. Wade outside. High arcing shot. And the shot goes in. Wade's got 26.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Billups. It's taken away by Peyton. Here he goes. Fires from 14. Detroit with the rebound.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Weber against Walker. The kick out to Billups. Back to Weber. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Wade's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hamilton the pass to Wallace. Can't cash in from close range. Mason Williams. He's checked in for the Heat. The Heat leading by 8.
Number 55, Jason Wade.
On the wing, Walker. Guarded by Weber. Williams kicks to Wade. Driving inside. Outside Williams. Back to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Hey, that's the defense's fault right there. I mean, you got to push Mourning much farther away than that.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Wallace. Mourning with some nice D. The Heat have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Posey dishes to Wade. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
15 seconds.
third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Wade against Hamilton. 5 on the clock. Floats one up. In the corner, Billups with it. Timeout, Pistons.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Brad Nelson had some words for his team during the break. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. See if they heeded the message. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Fearless play by McDyess, taking his motion directly into the defender to get the foul. And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
Miami leading by 9. Outside, Walker. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Flashing that long-distance shooting ability. The D must get out there on Walker at the three-point line.
Now here's Billups. Here's McDyess. Rebound by the Heat. Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
To the middle. And the dunk by Mourning.
So much fun watching Jason Williams, so creative with the ball.
Detroit trails by 14. McDyess a screen. Billups attacking. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Free throw drops for Chauncey Billups. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Miami. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Walker the pass to Mourning. Over McDyess. Mourning can't make it work. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Billups to the inside. And stolen by Mourning. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got 7 rebounds in the game. Good work there as it goes. Prince has got it back down to single digits for Detroit.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Walker. Here's Posey, guarded by Prince. Williams against Billups. Takes a 3. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Billups against Williams. And stolen by Mourning. Here's Posey. T. Wade on the wing. Teardrop shot. And McDyess pulls it down. McDyess has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Prince with it. He's picked up by Walker. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Prince.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Mourning's shot is good. Mourning's got 6 in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
McDyess a screen. Here's Billups. And the dunk by McDyess.
Textbook use of the pick and roll, and he's the beneficiary in that one.
Billups against Williams. Pass to Mourning, and stolen by Billups. Here's Hamilton, and he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off, excels shooting it from mid-range, just always on the move, constantly working off screens.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Now here's Williams. Pass to Wade. Back to Williams. Here's Capono. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Weber pulls it in. Detroit trails by 9. Hit the crossover. Kick out to Hamilton. Weber outside. Phillips with the ball. Hamilton outside. Over Wade. Misses the jumper.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falls.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Timeout, Pistons. Wallace is checked in for Weber. Here's Billups. A moment for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Pistons' head athletic trainer. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. But he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Well, Heat leading by 11. Outside Williams. Pass to O'Neal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shaquille O'Neal is a guy who spends a lot of time at the foul line.
At the line for the away team.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Billups got a piece of it, and he recovers it. And the basket is good.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
For Miami, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's Wade, and there's the drive.
A scoring machine. Nice job baiting the defenders in close there to draw the whistle.
No good on the free throw.
You know, their lead could be larger right now, but their efficiency from the line has tailed off just a bit.
And he sinks the second. Detroit trails by 10. Hamilton dishes to Wallace. Back to Hamilton. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And he knocks down the first one.
Hey, Jason Williams is known for being a flashy player, but he also has some substance to that style. He blends the two nicely. A terrific ball handler and one of the most creative passers out there.
Prince outside. Back to Billups. To the left side wing. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Wallace. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Shaq.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Well, Heat leading by 11. And here is Williams. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Wallace. Hamilton with it. Wade picks him up. And the dunk by McDyess.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the Pistons making a change here. Weber's checked in. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Williams kicks to Wade. Pass to Haslam. Shot clock at 6. With some arc, and Wade with the lay-in. Wade's got 13 points in the second half.
Wade is so crafty. He scores in so many different ways. That time with the soft floater.
In the corner, it's Hamilton. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
Quick draw, like the Old West.
And it's Wade with the ball for Miami. They've led by as many as 14 points. Doesn't go for him. Nice defense from Wallace. Detroit trails by 8. To the paint, stolen by O'Neal. Williams against Wallace. Williams kicks to Wade. Pass to O'Neal. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Covered by Hamilton. Just 4 to shoot. And here is Williams. A 3-ball.
And check out the focus from Billups on defense. It's not easy to throw this guy off.
This is shooting for the game at 42%. Poked loose. And again, Detroit turns it over. The Heat leading by 8 and stolen by Billups. Here's Hamilton. It's good from long range. Hamilton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they needed a hoop. He gets them one. Huge basket.
Wade against Hamilton. Pass to Capono. Now Shaq. O'Neal is double to the inside. Haslam can't get it to go. Here's Prince. The kick out to Billups. In the corner, it's Hamilton. Billups against Williams. Now here is Hamilton. He's guarded closely. From deep, Prince. Now Wallace. Beyond the arc. They shoot again. Here's Weber. Off target from outside. And an intentional foul right there.
Richard Hamilton, 3rd personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And so it's the Heat winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation